Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now on this Punchline, we always analyze politics, but when matters of public concern emerges, we always normally also give our comment on the same. And therefore, like I had promised you in the morning about the two answers that Pastor Ezekiel responded to during the interview by The Nation, we tackled one question to do with the place of politician in Pastor Ezekiel's church. I think that one we have dealt with it, and we did a comparison to our current politicians. And therefore, the remaining question that we had not handled was the issue of the use of water in the church and some of the branded handkerchief or cloth, because Pastor Ezekiel has been associated with the water branded as the living water and the handkerchief. I don't know about your church, if some of your bishops, pastors, priests are using water maybe for blessing or cleansing, but I know of a Catholic church. I'm well aware that they use water during the mass service, of course, maybe for cleansing and blessing. I know of Orthodox Church, they also use water. I know of Reggio Emilia. There are many churches, of course. Some of the Pentecostal churches, they still use water. And even my own late grandmother, she used to take water, pray for it, and sprinkle it on us sometimes in the morning, once in a week, as a sign of blessing. So when the journalists were granted a chance to interview the pastor, they went further to ask Pastor Ezekiel about the living water which has been associated with his church and the issue to do with the branded handkerchief or pieces of cloth. Of course, the pastor took his time to explain all the way from the branding of water, refilling bottles, and how he prayed for this water before distributing it to the people who are in need of it. I know some pastors, maybe they will take a break, go for a fasting, and pray for such kind of water. Some pastors will also associate themselves from the public, go to a separate room, or maybe in a mountain, in their own space, then pray for those handkerchiefs or water, and then from there, these items are always declared cleansed, of course holy, because they are prayed upon it, and therefore, for those who trust can use them. So therefore, I want you to listen to the pastor for about 2 minutes, and then from there, we will tackle the issue of trust or faith to do with the issue of water.
So, umeniuliza kuhusu hii na hii. Hii kitu imeandikwa living water na haina magic. Hakuna kitu chochote special iko hapa. It is a purified water kutoka kwa kampuni. Then I pray upon it, na iombea. Ikiwa watu wanaombewa wanapona, kitambara cha Paulo kiliponya wengine, kivuli cha mitume kiliponya wengine. Mungu ni yule yule jana, leo na milele. Na kuna sehemu moja maandiko yanasema, mkiniamini mtafanya makubwa kuliko yale niliyofanya. Ikiwa Yesu mwenyewe ametupa ruhusa ya kutumia hii. So nikiombea hii, ninaamini iko na nguvu za Mungu. Mtu anaenda akatumia akapona. Nadhani hiyo itanifurahisha zaidi kuliko kuenda kwa matanga ya mshirika, kwamba niliogopa kuweka nguvu za Mungu hapa au watu wakapona. Wakati ninaombea watu kwa crusade na mtu amepona, ametupa crutches, mwingine amepona, amefunguka macho, kuna sehemu sitafika, kwa nyumba yake sitafika. kazini kwake sitafika, na ningetamani kitu ambacho kinaweza kumsaidia. Ninaamini nikiweka nguvu za Mungu hapa through prayers, akaenda akatumia ikamsaidia, nitafurahi. That's why we are using this. Inaweza ikamsaidia kwa nyumba yake, kazini kwake, popote pale. That's why we are using this. It is just water, lakini nikiombea inakuwa na nguvu za Mungu. Kuna watu ambao wamefunguliwa sana kupitia kwa hili, lakini ningetamani waseme wao. Wajua, when you are giving a testimony about somebody na wewe ndio ulihusika, inakaa ni kama unajitangaza. Mimi ningetamani waojiwe wao wao waseme. Kama si nzuri watasema wao, kama ni nzuri wanasema. So that is why I use this. The same with this. Hii ni prayer group. Mtu anaweza akaitumia the same ikamsaidia, lakini ninaichapisha hivi for someone to identify. Sababu mwingine, nimewahi enda mahali ambapo mwingine anatengeneza hii, anasema hii ni prayer cloth ya Pastor Ezekiel.
Now we are continuing with the Punchline discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Returning subscribers, thank you so much, and all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to this discussion. Now, I'm not a preacher, but I'm a believer. Therefore, I will try to comment on this issue just as a believer. But again, I would like you to help me through the comment section. If you have any knowledge to do with this issue, you can also elaborate through the comment section, and it's going to help us more, because I understand there are so many people who read comments here. Some people will also reply to the same comments. But again, personally, I read each and every comment. Ikuwe nzuri, ikuwe mbaya, huwa nazisoma zote, so that I can understand the mind of my viewers, what they want to hear about, what they think about what I have said, and what they think we should do better about. So please drop your comment down there. Now, with the issue of holy water, because I have been associated with the holy water, I have told you about my grandmother. Na yeye hakuwa a preacher or what, she was just my grandmother, but a woman who believed, and a leader, just a leader in the church. My own understanding is that water has been used as a sign of blessing, of course, and water is life. This is one of the reasons why maybe the pastor is writing there, living water, because water is life scientifically. So, biblically, water has been used in the ancient times, and even up to now, people are still appreciating the use of water in the church, maybe to bless someone or cleanse someone. That's the truth of the matter. The only difference there is that things have evolved. Of course, also the world is evolving, and therefore, the way people have been using the same water and the kind of containers they have been using, those are the things that might have maybe changed with time. And that can be how you can explain the kind of containers and labeling Pastor Ezekiel is doing, because someone will also ask, why is he labeling his water, maybe to make it look like maybe holy, or the way he call it living water. He has explained that issue because we have some other quack pastors or just middlemen. You know, middlemen are everywhere. Even in the church, we have middlemen who would want just to go ahead and take water and then sell the same water in the name of Pastor Ezekiel, and the people will buy because some people want to go into business. And you have heard from him, he is not selling water. He only charges some kind of amount, which is actually a reasonable amount, because if you will charge 50 shilling for that bottle, I think some money will go into the branding and the water itself, and then transportation, all like that. Then the people who are doing that service, you put it together, that is a reasonable amount. Again, the handkerchief is 50. You can see that's a reasonable amount. This is not a person in business. Because those people who are in real business, you will see, for such a bottle, they will tell you they need, wanakwambia panda megu ya 3,000. Those are now people in business. Watakwambia kwa hii kitambaa, panda mbegu ya 300. He's not in that. He's simply charging 50. So you can see it's a reasonable amount. Anyone can afford that. So if you are taking water and the handkerchief, it goes for 100. So you will simply bless it and you have it. So if you're a sick person, you can go and unatumia vile amekueleza hiyo maji, and if you trust, then the healing comes or the blessings come. So that's the whole situation according to the pastor. But again, in my point of view, this water, in as much it is blessed, prayed for, some people have fasted. If you don't believe, it will not help you in any way. But if you trust, maybe your person is sick or you are sick, but then you believe that if I use this water, then I will receive my healing. It might work for you because of your faith. So fasting, faith matters a lot. You need to trust first before you use it. So if you don't have faith, stop, because it will not help you in any way. But if you trust, then use it with the trust that it is going to help me, maybe get the healing or get the blessing that I needed. As simple as that. No much drama, no scientific way of explaining this. Just faith alone. So for those people who have questions to do with this issue, kama uko na maswali tu, kwa nini itapona namna gani na inaponya aje, then you will be wasting your time if you will take such water and use, or if you will buy such handkerchief and use it. It will not help you in any way. As simple as that. And again, those pastors who are in business of maybe selling, you will clearly understand that actually it's like they are selling miracles. And if they are in business of selling, then that's a clear indication that there's nothing like healing. There's nothing like trust in this thing so that it will work for you. It will not, because again, this is just someone in business who want to rob people without violence. So they are robbing without violence. That is what I can say about that.